Old man Philip Rivers is going to go play for the Colts. He's on the practice squad. Rivers coming out of retirement after 5 years. Not played since 2020. Keep that in mind, guys.
If he'd even just played a little, but been actually retired, I'm sure he's still in shape, but he's not in game shape.
Playoffs, right?
Yeah,
Philip Rivers is 44 years old.
one reason. He and his wife just had their 10th kid, or close to having it.
Hell out of the house. He's tired of diapers.
Okay.
So, anyways, Brandon, what you got about hockey, brother?
That literally looked like Pee Wee football last night. What up, what up, what up? Welcome everybody back to the Married to Sports podcast. With me as always, I have Corey, Dio, and Hot Rod. What is up, guys?
What's going
Not much.
I'm here.
I go to work. I talk to people about you guys. Everywhere I go, I talk about my friends. You know, you guys are my friends.
Yeah.
And I always call you the old guys.
Gee, thanks.
Hey man, listen, you guys got a couple decades on me, and it's cool because I love talking to you guys. I learn from you. I irritate you. I go head to head with you. We have a good time. Last night I was talking about my old guys, and old man Philip Rivers is gonna go play for the Colts. He's on the practice squad. And what do you guys think about Philip Rivers coming out of retirement after 5 years? Not played since 2020. Keep that in mind, guys. What do you feel about Philip Rivers coming out of retirement?
I just can't get over it. I'll be totally honest with you. I mean, if he'd even just played a little, but been actually retired, I'm sure he's still in shape, but he's not in game shape. In high school, he's training this kid. I'm sure the arm's still lively, but
That's what's going to be. That's the only thing that's going to keep. If they can protect him enough to get rid of the ball, he'll be okay. But if he has to use his wheels, there's going to be a lot of sacks on the Colts. He'll get sacked.
it's like the golf, you know. In golf, you can't use a golf cart. Well, in football, you can't use a wheelchair back there either.
And that for sure. But you know what? I'm gonna pull a Brandon here. Nate Sudfeld, Taylor Heineke, Clayton Tooney, Dorian Thompson-Robinson, Tim Boyle, Rice Perkins, Logan Woodside, and everybody's favorite, Desmond Ritter. What do they all have in common?
They're free agents.
Exactly. So, you know what? They went out and got a seasoned veteran, whether he can still play or not. We're going to see how it goes. And that's why I think it's the right move.
He's going to be seasoned.
Well,
I mean,
he's played there before, too.
Exactly.
Yeah, he knows the system.
I love it. Oh, I really love it. The only one that I would have reached out to in free agency as well is Thomas Robinson. DTR had some flashes in Cleveland that were really nice. The problem with Cleveland is Cleveland is a very bad organization. I think Kevin Stefanski is a really bad coach. And moments where he's built his team as a coach and they've lost. And, I would have got DTR and Philip Rivers. I love the Philip Rivers move. He knows the system a little bit. Yeah, Shane Steichen's a little different, but he gets the ball out quick. You can't hit the like you used to. But think about it. We had at one point, and I know Joe Burrow's back now, but depending on how the rest of the season goes, we may see Flacco the rest of the year once they're out of contention. I don't know. Burrow may want to play the rest of the year. I don't know. But can you imagine seeing Aaron Rodgers, Joe Flacco in a time when Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, and Joe Burrow are all down?
That would be crazy.
Playing field, if you think about it.
You're right. The AFC is a geriatric league.
So who's coming out that geriatric league? Or going to the nursing home?
I still like Aaron Rodgers out of all of it. Listen, I was doing some film study because, I'm the resident Steeler fan on the show. And, DK has only had a couple games over 100 yards. It's not from lack of targets. DK's got to do his part too. Now, the addition of Adam Thielen is going to help out a lot. Adam Thielen reminds me of that's already been on Aaron Rodgers' team?
Devontae Adams.
Hell no. That's crazy. All right, Rod.
Jordy Nelson.
Bingo. Devontae Adams. Come on, he ain't that good. Jordy Nelson. He can beat you deep. He can take the hit up the middle. He's that guy. that's going to take a lot of pressure off of DK, right? It's going to be like having Tyler Lockett back there. Not quite like Tyler Lockett, but that's going to help Aaron Rodgers a lot. I wish they would figure out a way to work with 12 personnel. You have Pat Fryermuth. I do like that Washington kid better. Johnny Smith, you work him out, you trade him, you get something out of him because you're not going to utilize him. Get rid of Arthur Smith. But I think you guys can actually make a run, and you're leading your division, just like I said you would.
Okay.
The real Steeler fan, how do you feel about what the residents saying?
I've already said we got to get rid of Arthur Smith. I've already said everything Brandon just said. I think Thielen's going to be a good number 2. I mean, he's going to definitely play this weekend or Monday night against the Dolphins.
Didn't some team trade him at the beginning before the year started too?
Yeah, it was the Panthers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for reminding me.
Hold on now. He thought he was going to go back home to Minnesota and retire because Adam Thielen is done this year. Thielen couldn't fit in when you have a Addison, a JJ, and a Naylor. Like all 3 of those guys are really good. He wasn't going to get to see the field like
they
that.
are.
And nobody wants to see Adam Thielen go out like that. Not when he's still got time. He still has some left in the tank. It would be different if he was washed.
You know what? The only thing that washes him is the injuries he has taken. Let's be real. I mean, he is still one of the good receivers that can, like you say, that can go over the middle, take the hit, and everything else. But with the injuries he's had, it has really hampered his career of how good he could have been.
I want to stop you right there because, yes, he has been hurt, but it's not like he's been riddled with injuries. He's been very reliable. He's missed a little.
I'm saying the type of injuries, Brandon. I'm not saying the riddle part. I'm saying the type of injuries.
I'm with you. I mean, it's football. I mean, people get hurt, but I don't want you to. You're making it sound like he got the injury plague and.
No, I'm saying the type of injuries. I mean, it's not like. I mean, he's had the constant hamstring, he's had knee.
But with his work ethic, you could tell he actually did the rehab to come back. You know what I mean?
I agree, but I'm saying injuries, no matter if you do the rehab or not, shorten your career, does it not?
Yeah, but I mean, he's a grandpa in football years, if that makes any sense. Like, he's outlived the average contract in the NFL.
I do agree, but that's what's not allowed him to play longer, meaning into next year and year after is what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, I think Adam Thielen called it. I don't think his play said, "Hey, I'm done." I think Adam Thielen said, "Hey, this is my last year."
And that's exactly what I'm saying, and the way I'm saying it.
Okay, that's a long way to get there. I'm with you, Rick. I'm with you. I just all right. But anyway, what's up, Dio?
Just imitating Rod.
Oh, I thought you was raising your hand.
No, this is Rod, and he's
all right. I did not get to watch the second half last night, guys. But I did see
lucky you
the first half of an atrocious game. But let's talk about the Eagles for a minute. Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is I think 1 in 7 when he has to throw the ball more than 30 times. I think somebody can fact check me on that. It's awful. It
sounds about. I think you're about right. I mean, look, we don't have to get technical, but yeah, I mean, you're in the ballpark.
0 touchdowns, 5 turnovers last night.
Yes. Hey, Brandon, can I say something?
Go ahead.
Hey, Dio, what did I call last night?
Yeah, instead of 3 touchdowns by Jalen Hurts, it was 5 interceptions. Well, 4. 5.
Well, yeah.
Look,
I said it was going to end on he was going to throw an interception in the game in overtime.
He's the first quarterback to throw an interception, recover the fumble, and then fumble the ball right back to the defense. It's never happened in the same play.
Yeah, you had 2 turnovers in the same play. That was crazy. That literally looked like Pee Wee.
There was 2 turnovers. It was a fumble rooski.
I'm not even talking like when I say Pee Wee football. I'm not even talking college football. I'm like when
Jalen Hurts.
I mean literally. Like,
let's just go ahead and say it. Jalen Hurts had a terrible game last night. But AJ Brown, there were 2 balls he could have extended out for, and it probably been one of the best catches of the year, and he just didn't. And then I want to say at least 2 of those interceptions were not on Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
The other two were, especially at the end of the game. Well, that one at the end of the game was tipped. There was 3 tipped intercepted.
Hold on now. There was one he
Maybe.
skyrocketed over AJ Brown, which
Okay,
honestly
well,
could have been a little pass interference.
but here's what happened.
It was
Devontae Smith
15 yards
fell.
back.
Devontae Smith fell down, and the defender was just there going, "Okay, I'll take that."
No, I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the one to AJ Brown over the middle. He skyrocketed it over, and the safety caught
that,
it
that
15
one all
yards
day.
deep.
That one all day. But the one at the last play of the game was tipped, and there were 2 others tipped that were just. I'm kind of Now, is he throwing into heavy coverage? Yes, that's the other problem. They're missing Kellen Moore. You can tell with Saquon. His numbers are way down.
You bring up a good point. Was yesterday on the OC or on Jalen Hurts?
Both.
Both.
I'm going to go with both on that.
Okay, explain to me the OC. I didn't watch the second half.
Right.
I didn't see nothing in the first half that told me OC.
All right, so there were some short yardage plays that they went for 15 or 20. And I'm like, you just needed 3 yards. What are you doing? And and one of the examples was on a 3rd down pass that was intercepted, where I'm like, you threw it that far down when you could have gone a check down and probably got the 1st down to keep the drive alive. So it either resulted in a punt or a turnover, which the punt would have been better. You might as well just went ahead and punted because it would have pinned them further back. But, when you're turning over in your own zone, you're done. The Chargers should have won by a lot last night based on the turnovers.
Yeah. And that's
where
I
play
say
calling
OC
last night was terrible, and Jalen Hurts was having a rough game. And so were his receivers because they were not catching the ball. They were dropping the ball, and they were tipping the ball for interception.
To your point, Brandon, this season when throwing over 30 passes attempts in the game, Jalen Hurts is 1-4 this season.
What is he overall?
Brandon, one thing that I got to say is I think on both ends, the OC sucked on both of them, on Eagles and the Chargers, because on the Chargers you have a quarterback with a broken left hand, and they're they don't have to run the ball great, but they were some play action, to do the play action that Herbert's really good at, they've got to run a little bit. And if Herbert ran great, didn't care about his hand in the second half. And
Herbert took a beating last night.
Because one thing Philly can do is rush the passer. And they knew they weren't afraid of the run game at all because they'd go. But that's also on Philly, you've got Saquon and Tank Bigsby.
I would love to have Tank in Pittsburgh, but go ahead, Corey.
Why are you putting it on Jalen Hurts' arm when I understand their line's been hurt. But
that line is not what it's been, Corey. That line is.
No, it isn't. But Saquon ripped off a 52-yard.
They tried to run it. It's not getting the yardage. They adjusted their defense that second half and put it back on Jalen's arm.
And I would have like I said, I would bring Bigsby in too.
But I understand that, Corey. But the other thing is, though, when they put it back on Jalen's arm, there was a couple plays where I just looked after the play was over. I was looking at AJ Brown like, no wonder you guys are having a disconnect.
Well, the one across the middle that he had alligator arms on that play, no doubt. It was CeeDee Lamb Jr.
Look at down the sideline last night, where he acted like the guy was holding him and he didn't even lay out for it. He just extended his arm and was like, oh well, it's too far out of reach. It reminded me of one of the college games we watched over the weekend, where I was like, he's not laying out for the damn ball. He didn't even try to catch the damn ball. And I think that's the problem with A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts. I don't think they like each other. I think there's a problem there, which is why there was rumblings, back before the trade deadline, and they said they weren't trading him. Look, A.J. Brown's still a good receiver. I just think he's not a good receiver for Jalen Hurts because he's not trying. And Devontae was covered up more than A.J. Brown last night. That's why he wasn't getting the catches, because he was double covered. They were daring him to throw to A.J. Brown, and it worked because A.J. Brown did not try on half those passes.
One thing we're seeing nowadays, too, honestly, more than we did in the past a lot, is we're seeing a lot of prima donna receivers
And we've seen that for
because
years, Corey.
we have, but I mean, it's gotten
I mean, even
it's
back in
gotten
my day, receivers were prima donnas. I mean, a lot of receivers.
yeah.
It's an influx of people like that. I think it's more of like what we as society has allowed when it comes to that. But even in the press conferences, AJ was kind of putting it on the OC and on Jalen, but then again saying, "Well, but we're all in this together." It's more than just that. Jalen Hurts went 21 of 40 last night. 21 of 40.
Yes.
Clearly, you should have went to the in the first half. Saquon wasn't getting like huge chunk yardage, but he was getting 4 yards, 4 yards, 7 yards. You know what I mean? And it was enough to keep you ahead of the chains and moving forward. And the game ended close enough that you should have never went away from that.
I
Work the
agree.
play action. So I do understand how you could say it was on the OC, but 0 touchdowns and 5 turnovers, 2 in 1 play.
If I'm reading this stat right, he's 22-13 when he throwing greater than 30 attempts. If I'm reading it right.
AJ Brown last night had 6 receptions out of 13 targets. Devontae Smith was 4 out of 8. Goddard was 8 out of 10.
Yeah, Goddard had a good night.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I put Goddard and AJ Brown in. AJ Brown kind of let me down. Um,
My thing is
Go ahead.
no. My thing I've talked about a lot, at least I know, is these quarterbacks are going for their home run hitters all the thing, and they're not working the middle or the side with their tight ends, the ones that can actually be pass catching tight ends. And I just don't understand it. I guess I'm just
Corey, you say all the time, don't reinvent the wheel, right? In the last 3 or 5 years, we've seen a lot more wheel redevelopment with the way football's being played, in my mind. Like, you don't see the tight end going out to the sideline a lot. You don't see the simple with wide receiver drags and all. You see more downfield. You're 100% right.
well, you see cover two a lot in the NFL. What does that always usually leave open when they play cover two? It leaves that short or intermediate middle open. But 9 times out of 10, you'll see the quarterback throw it to one of the wide receivers on the outside.
I know the one you don't want to
So
throw is that out. Jesus.
yeah, I just don't understand. That's what I'm saying. It's like I'm not trying to be, one of those fans, but I've coached, Brandon's coached, we've all played, but football's really not that hard as they try to make it sometimes. So that's my biggest concern. And Jalen Hurts is a system kind of quarterback, and that system is not throwing 30 times a game. He was never that way in college. So
Changing gears for a second. You know what? I watched that run game with the Chargers last night. That two-headed monster, as long as they can keep them together, it's going to be scary. Vado, however you say his name, it's a heck of a running back. And you got Omarion Hampton. If he can stay healthy, that's going to be a real good 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
I'm not a Steeler fan, but I was hoping he went to the Steelers, to be totally honest, at Hampton. I thought he would have been a better fit in Pittsburgh than Johnson. But
Warren's getting a lot of points in fantasy, but it's because he gets a lot of catches.
yeah,
Not for a lot of yardage, but a lot of catches. I don't know.
the one they bottled up last night was McConkey.
Yeah,
They
McConkey.
did that well.
Yeah, he did not have a good game.
Not at all.
Let me look at
I was wow with him. I was just like, really? I mean, I didn't have any cabbage on that game at all last night, but they only threw the ball 5 times to him, but he had one catch for 12 yards. But
You know, I thought Keenan had a bigger day too. He only had 22 yards.
Yeah, but he was 3 for 3 on targets. I mean, that
Yeah,
just shows you the pressure that Herbert took all night. I mean, he had 7 sacks. He got sacked 7 times.
and that Tayan Gadsden that's been lighting up lately, only 7 yards.
I mean, it was a. If you like defense and you like turnovers, that was a good game.
Yeah.
If you like smooth, flow football, that wasn't it.
I was glad to see the Chargers win. It helped my Cowboys. We have a better shot of making the playoffs now than we did.
Yes.
We have the Commanders and
I'm
Giants.
a Raiders fan this weekend. Hey, I'm a Raiders fan this weekend. The bigger key here though is if the Eagles make the playoffs. They've had this 3-game skid in the at the worst time. What's their chances? I mean, things could change around. I understand, but as of right now, who looks worse, them or Detroit?
Obviously,
Because that's two.
go ahead.
That's two teams that there's a lot of people that had in the Super Bowl was those two teams, besides the Rams, obviously. I'm just saying Detroit and the Eagles. I mean,
The Eagles are in trouble.
yeah. Brandon, you called at the beginning of the year. The coordinator's leaving. You see it Philly, you see it Detroit on both sides. So
People think coaching doesn't matter
You see it-
because they don't play. Coaching matters.
yeah. Look at Tampa Bay. No offense. Look at Tampa. I know they've had a bunch of injuries to the receivers, but Liam Cohen.
Yeah, I think Todd Bowles may be in trouble.
He might be on the hot seat this year, and I hate that for him. If ever there was a coach that should not be on the hot seat, that probably will. It's Todd Bowles. I don't think Tomlin will be on the hot seat.
That's just I mean, I got a question, and it's going back to the Steelers. What in the heck and the Cowboys are there on the defensive side? These coordinators. I mean,
Well,
why do we keep hiring
hold
the
on,
same coordinators?
hold on. Now, when it comes to Steelers' defensive coordinator, it's not
No, I'm talking offense.
okay.
For Steelers.
That is just that should be a crime. I mean, somebody should be arrested for that.
That's what I'm saying about Dallas's defense coordinator. I just don't understand these teams.
Yeah, look, y'all have a defensive coordinator problem in Dallas, and you're probably missing one or two key players to making that defense really solid. I mean, they could produce numbers, fantasy numbers for sure. But now, one problem with the defense in Pittsburgh is they gave $220 million to one player that's eating up the payroll. And you got a defensive coordinator that's trying to patchwork a team around it, and they can't afford younger talent. So that's the problem we have in Pittsburgh right there. Arthur Smith, I think at some point, Aaron Rodgers is going to quit listening to Arthur Smith, and he's going to start calling his own plays at the line.
He'd probably be better off.
That's what I mean. It's like at some point, I think Aaron Rodgers might say, hell no, we're not running that play. It didn't work last time. It's not going to work this time,
Am I wrong or right? Didn't Ben Roethlisberger have a problem with Arthur Smith too?
What are you talking about?
He wasn't
Was he there when?
No.
Who was there when
No.
Roethlisberger
Arthur
was there?
Smith
That was
came in.
Todd Haley.
Yeah, Arthur
okay.
Smith just came into us because he got fired out of Atlanta as the head coach.
Oh yeah, so them and Dallas are doing the same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, somebody fires their coach and we're like, hey, come be our coordinator, and he sucks.
Yeah.
Arthur Smith really needs to go somewhere besides our sideline ever again. But we're stuck with him like we are with Mike Norvell. So, anyways,
In all fairness, I'd rather have Norvell than Eberflus.
I'm a football fan with a coaching problem.
Well, I know that's right.
But anyways, what else you got, Rook?
No, I was
You're not the Rook, Rod. You're not the Rook.
I know.
I figured we'd talk a little hockey.
Go ahead.
As far as the NFL going to make it, I think that is honest to God the only hope that the Chiefs have. The Cowboys don't need to make it. However, if we make it, that means the Eagles don't. So I want that.
What if fucking Phillip Rivers gets the Colts in the playoffs?
Hey, Didn't we see it with Flacco
Oh
before
my God.
coming off the couch, getting the team to the playoffs? I
He
forget
did.
which team
Yeah,
it
but he
was.
wasn't. But he wasn't far removed from the NFL like Rivers.
No, you're right, but the point is, it still can happen. That's what
Flacco's
I'm saying.
still younger than Rivers. That's there. That's another point, Rod.
Yeah,
Phil Rivers is 44 years old. I
Listen,
was six. I was
he
6 when he
probably.
was born.
Let's settle this right now. He probably did this for one reason. He and his wife just had their 10th kid, or close to having it.
He had to get the hell out of the house. He's tired of diapers.
Thank you, Dio.
Yeah, well, Rod, I can get you to the point a lot quicker than you can yourself. So, anyways, Brandon, what you got about hockey, brother? Love you, Rod.
Love you too.
I just
I know you do. Quit sending me pictures. All right, what you got? What you got, Brandon? Besides thinking about Rod and a speedo, go ahead.
no one
What you got, brother?
Mosquito. Lightning take on the Canadians tonight, and I know Tampa has one more point than the Canadians, but Tampa's not been playing good hockey lately. It's not.
Nope.
Good.
My Maple Leafs took,
Yeah,
and when we get to the Maple Leafs, I know they're. I don't think they're playing tonight, but I do want to talk about the Maple Leafs a little bit when you get through this.
well, here before we get to since they're not on the tonight slate, I probably would.
Okay, so
By the way, your goalie had a great night the other night.
that's what I wanted to touch on. So that's not our goalie, Joseph
Could be.
Wall. Well, hang on. Wall is. I said Wall is a great backup.
Yeah.
And he's a great player to bring in on a couple of games when you want to give your starter the rest. Give him a rest on, especially when you're on a road trip. Wall can be that goalie that'll get you that shutout, or he'll give up a goal. But if you run him 7 or 8 games straight, his body wears down pretty quick. So you got to load management him. And I know it sounds crazy in hockey, but that's the type of player and goalie that you have to do a load management on him, because he does have a lot of prior injuries that can be re-aggravated. Anyways,
That can easily be re-aggravated.
this guy we had the other night in that shutout, I don't know if we brought him up from the AHL or whatever, but holy shit, him and Wall may be the answer to our problems, because that guy that started our season that got hurt last year in the Panthers series, game 1, they knocked him out of the game. He hadn't been right since.
Right.
I mean, he is just not doing it. And what did I mention weeks ago? I said we have a goalie problem. We don't have a team problem. We have a goalie problem. So Wall has done a good job. He's only lost us a couple of games, and that's going to happen. But this guy the other night that played against the Lightning, hey, keep him up. Just rotate him.
Yeah.
Him and Wall. And that may be the future of our goalie system. So that's all I got to say about the Maple Leafs. They're above 500, and I think we're going to build off of that. But I think by the end of the year, we may be up there in contention for first place or second. Well, we're going to make the playoffs.
Y'all played the Sharks Thursday night.
Oh no, Rodney, what are we going to do?
I'm just saying. I mean,
But yeah, our starting goalie, I think we're going to probably have to deal him, or just waive him, because he's lost something. And I don't know if that injury he took last year has caused some kind of neurological issue that he just can't, keep up speed with the puck, because that seems to be the problem. He's just a second too late, moving side to side. So he's lost his step. I hate it for him, but we've got a roster that can compete for the cup. Just our goalie's not there. So anyways, that's all I got on that. So Brandon, if you'd like to go ahead, I just wanted to touch on that because I know we talked about it a couple weeks ago, because you asked me what's wrong with my Leafs.
Right.
I told you the goalie problem, and it seems like we may have got that cork in the hole for now, stopping the leak.
Yesterday, your Bruins had a shutout. My Red Wings had a shutout.
My
Bruins.
Bruins?
Huh?
My Bruins?
Your Maple Leafs, sorry. Your Maple Leafs had a shutout.
Yeah.
And then my Detroit Red Wings had a shutout last night, 4-0.
By the way, Rod, the other night, the Maple Leafs whipped y'all's hurricane asses.
Well, I wasn't expecting it different right now. We normally have a
The
good
Hurricanes aren't a
defense.
bad team. We just had a good game against them.
I know.
I really like this Larkin kid. I don't know how young he is. I don't know how long he's been playing. I mean,
Larkin's been around. He's not new, but he's not old. Larkin's been,
I really like this kid.
yeah. No, he's still a kid. You're
And
right.
then him and Patrick Kane together. I know Patrick Kane's not what he was back in like Chicago. I understand that.
He's not, but
But at the same time, to have them two together, they play
that's
really, really well. Especially with
that's kind of hope. Yeah, but that's where you're kind of hoping Aaron Rodgers is sharing some of his football
Knowledge.
experience. Yes, with Will Smith. Not Will Smith. Will
Will
Howard.
Howard.
That's what Patrick Kane is good for. Now he's good to get out there and knock some helmet and be a disruptor. He's still good.
He's still
but
he's still making goals and everything like that dude. I mean,
right. But here's the main reason why they brought him to Detroit. They needed the veteran presence on that bench to teach these guys.
Yeah.
And in a way, it's kind of like daddy daycare right now with Patrick Kane. And there's nothing wrong with that. It happens all the time.
I get it. But he's also on the backside of his career. I love it.
He is.
I love seeing those two together on the ice. I love seeing them flying around. It's a lot of fun to watch. Now, I do have a lot of concerns still over our puck handling skills. That's goodness.
Going to come, Brandon. Look, I think the playoffs, and I think you got a good. After watching so far, look. But hey, here you got to watch out because after that All-Star break, some teams do take a nosedive. They just do. They get that time off, and they don't ever come back. It seems.
Our guys are hungry, but I think they're so. I think they're one of the reasons that puck handling skills is so bad because they fly around so fast. They are so fast and hungry that they're overly aggressive and they don't take care of the puck. I think that's where Patrick Kane is coming in with this Larkin kid. I know you said he's not. I think Larkin and Palika and what's that other kid's name? That other dude's name.
I want to answer something for you that will make sense to you when I tell you this. You're talking about the puck handling.
The brain cat.
What level would you expect to see that?
What?
In hockey play, what level would you expect to kind of see the sloppy puck handling, that sort of thing?
Like whatever the step down is.
Okay, right.
Junior league.
Here's where you're at, Brandon. The Red Wings have not been good in many years.
Right.
Okay, they've been down. The GM you got is aggressive. His solution is if we're going to lose, we're going to lose with the youth because they'll be getting the experience that they need now to win tomorrow. So when you say that the puck handling, you expect it to be sloppy at a AAA level, that's what you got playing up there. They're going to be they're stars now. Some of them have actually come out to be stars now, but they still have some puck handling issues, if that makes any sense, and if you can hear me.
It makes sense because it's like other sports.
Why are you gonna pay a veteran or why are you gonna pay some older guys that are bumming around out there to when you can bring up your youth and go ahead and win and lose with them? Because that's what they're doing. That's why your puck handling is not there yet, Brandon, and it's gonna come. So when I explain that, the way I explained it is you guys went ahead and said, if we're gonna lose with our youth. And they brought up some young guns, and that's what that's all you're seeing right now, Brandon. And
let me ask you this, Dio. Why don't you see that more in more sports besides hockey sometimes? Because you know what? Ultimately, these teams have to learn to win together. I'm just
Corey can answer this with me right now. For the Cardinals, he's moving Arenado out. Arenado's finally agreed to not use his no trade clause. Arenado's going to go. He's going to free up cap space, and we're going to bring up.
And Sonny Gray already went.
Do what?
Sonny Gray's already gone.
Yeah, Sonny Gray's already gone. What I'm saying, though, is, Corey, what are we about to do? We're about to have some young birds out there playing at a AAA that have been waiting, and they've been bottlenecked because we've had some guys saying, you're not trading me this year. I got a no trade clause. And we're sitting here going, damn. And we got to bring them up. And so
And
that's
you know
what
what?
we're about to do in St. Louis. That's what the
To that,
Tigers did 2 years ago.
yeah. To that point, I believe you are getting ready to trade Brandon Donovan too.
Yeah,
That's what I was saying.
well, I want to see Donovan leave, but what they could probably get for him in the long run will help us.
Rumor has it he's going to KC for some of
I
the top
just couldn't see
prospects they have.
Donovan wanting to go to Kansas City. I don't think that's the destinations I saw.
I saw two on a show on TikTok I follow because this guy's at the winter meetings, and
Uh-huh.
it was the Yankees and the Royals.
I would say more the Yankees.
But the prospect, I'm just saying from what I was hearing, that the prospects that the Royals could give up right now seems like it's more than what the Yankees could offer. I don't know. I'm just saying what I've heard.
Yeah, look, you guys say stuff on TikTok all the time, and I don't believe you.
Well, I know that's right.
Anyways, didn't mean to get into baseball
Especially
here.
the one named Diabolical one. He's quite diabolical.
No, I'm Sleazy P Martini tonight. Get it right, Sleazy P Martini.
Do we go into talking from hockey into baseball?
Well, that was my mistake. All I did was use an example of what the Cardinals are about to do is what Detroit just did with their hockey team. They finally decided if we're going to lose with our youth out there because next year they'll have that experience. And I think that's what you're seeing this year, Brandon, is you're seeing that experience where some of them came up last year to play after the All-Star break.
Sorry, Brandon. I wanted to tell Dio that if he hadn't heard
No,
it.
you're good, brother. I was just playing. I was just playing with you. Gibson, my goalie. I really like my goalie, Gibson. 39 shots at him last night. 100%. I mean, I know it's not every night, but I really like him. He's really good. All right. On to tonight's slate. Got the Lightning taking on the Canadians. The Lightning is really not playing good hockey right now. They're only 1 point ahead of the Canadians. I have the Canadians in this game.
I'm taking the Lightning.
I'm taking the Canadians because
We know who I'm taking.
The KOD. Right.
I'm taking the
KOD
Lightning.
of the night. Lightnings typically don't drop back-to-back games, and they just took that loss the other night. So,
Hey, we need that to stay tied with Detroit too.
well, the other thing is Montreal doesn't play well at home as of late. I don't know what it is. It's like maybe they need to take some sage in there, like Mary always says, and get rid of the bad juju. Because I'm going the Lightning tonight, though. I think they're going to go up there and get the dub. So we're split. Okay, cool. Next.
What do you mean they don't lose back-to-back games?
They typically don't, Brandon.
They've lost 4 in a
Typically.
row.
They're going to get the dub tonight. Nah. We're split. Next.
New Jersey takes on the Senators.
That's going to be a great game, and I hope I have that game tonight. I do want to watch that game because Ottawa went into Montreal last week and spanked them. And New Jersey is, I could possibly see New Jersey going to the Cup this year.
I got New Jersey
I'm
winning
taking
this game. It's
Jersey.
funny that you say that.
Yeah.
So
Where
the
they at?
Devils.
They're at Ottawa.
In Ottawa.
They're at the Senators. Give me New Jersey.
Brady's going to be knocking some teeth out.
New Jersey's playing some good hockey right now.
They are, but they're beatable. Just like Avalanche have had a couple of.
Everybody's beatable. There's not an unbeatable team. Colorado's beatable.
Well, who's the KOD got?
the KOD has the Senators.
Damn it, Rodney! I hate when you pick the same team as me. All right.
Vegas goes to
I'm
the
still all right, I'm
Islanders.
still going with the Senators, and Rodney's just copying me at this point. Who you got? The Golden Knights and who?
Golden Knights go to the Islanders.
I'm going to take the Islanders in that one.
So no, I'm taking the Golden Knights.
Good. Give
Dang
them
it,
a
Rob. I got a few teams in
I'm
hockey
gonna
that
go
I
Golden-
root for. Vegas is one of them. Give me Vegas to upset. No,
I'm gonna go
they're actually
gold.
favored. Never mind. Islanders would be the upset. Give me the Knights.
I'm gonna go Golden Knights, and I think Eichel has a big game. That's the one on TNT, HBO
Yeah,
Max.
I'll be able to catch part of it. I won't be able to catch all of it. There we go. Sharks Flyers. This is the game I'm really excited about.
Oh, give me the Flyers, man.
That's who I was gonna pick.
Well, if y'all picking them, I'm going the Sharks.
Damn it, Rob.
Rodney's KOD of the night. San Jose.
Hey, you need to write these down and what the KOD picks and how often he wins or loses.
I like the Sharks in this matchup. The Flyers have not been playing well at home. They do play. They normally do play well at home, but they have not been playing well at home. They do lead by 2 points. The record is a lot better. But Sharks are playing some really good hockey right now.
OT.
Ducks and Penguins.
Oh, give me Sid the Kid.
Yeah, same here.
All right, go ahead. So I won't be the KOD. I want to see who you take.
Quack, quack, quack,
Damn
quack.
it! See now, that's who I
Write
was
down
thinking.
Rod's picks because I'm telling you, he's probably going to go. He's probably how many games are there tonight? 8? Are there 7 or 8 games tonight? He's probably going to go 1-7.
Who'd you pick, Rod?
He's taking the quack attack. He's quacking up over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the quack attack.
I mean, with a nose like that, it looks like a duck bill, anyways. There you go.
Quack, quack.
Blue Jackets at Hurricanes.
Hurricanes.
Blue Jackets.
I'm going Blue Jackets.
Blue Jackets with the upset. I'm taking Blue Jackets with the upset as well. I like the
Okay.
Blue Jackets. They've been playing some pretty good hockey.
Rodney gave his Hurricane. Hey, Rod, my son asked if I could have a plush company make a plush Rod for him. I said all the stuffing would be in the nose, but okay.
Gee. Hey, do me a favor.
Yeah.
If you really do that, put it all in my butt where I could wear pants, right?
What?
I have no. Never mind. We won't go there.
You could just poop through the zipper, but anyways. All right, what you got next, Brandon?
Boston Bruins at the St. Louis Blues.
I'm going upset. I'm going Blues.
All right. I'm
You
going Bruins.
Give me the fucking Blues. I don't want to be on any fucking pick with Rod.
Don't worry, Rod. I'll rock with you. Boston's playing some really good
Thank
hockey right now. They just lost to my my Red Wings the other day. I think about 1. It was a pretty high scoring game.
Oh,
And so St. Louis is actually not playing that good of hockey right now. So give me the Boston Bruins. Is that everybody?
That was everybody.
Who'd you pick?
I took the
pick
Blues.
the Blues. And if they lose, I'll rather be blue than Rod.
Don't worry, Rod. I'll rock with you, homie.
All right, good.
Dallas Stars at the Winnipeg Jets.
Stars.
Give me the Jets.
That's crazy. Give me the Stars.
I'm gonna go Stars.
Good job, Rod.
Buffalo Sabres at Edmonton Oilers. This is going to be if you like defensive games, that's what this is going to be.
Give me the Oilers.
I'm gonna go Sabres.
You just read my mind or what?
No, why?
All right.
I'm taking Edmonton at home.
Sabres play really good defense, man. I think the Edmonton Oilers have a hard time tonight. Give me Buffalo. Colorado Avalanche. Avalanche? Colorado Avalanche versus the NOS Predators. The NOS? I don't know why I said that.
Avalanche.
Nashville.
I gotta go Avalanche.
Give me the Preds.
Taking the Preds at home?
I am. I want to take the Preds at home.
More power.
What'd you say?
I said more power to you. Taking the Avalanche. They're
Okay.
the best team in hockey right now. Now, will they be the best team going into the playoffs? I don't know.
Now that was the DOD.
No, I'm waiting for Rod's answer.
Oh, you already said Avalanche.
Oh, did he? I didn't hear. Sorry, Rodney.
You're fine.
I know I am. Thank you.
Don't let it go to your head.
Hey, Rodney. Hey, what's going on, Rodney? Hey.
That's fun.
I wish
That is funny. Hey, bring
I
it.
wish the worldwide leader in sports would have, like, you know how we do the football pick'ems and stuff? I wish they would have one for every sport,
Yeah.
just so it would be
Yeah.
easier for us to tally.
Hey, I do want to do a shout out for college basketball tonight. Tonight is the Jimmy V Classic at Madison Square Garden. Clemson plays BYU in the first game, and Florida plays UConn in the second game.
I got the Clemson game on.
So that I do that shout out because I really do like the Jimmy V Foundation.
What, Corey? Do you want to
So
put the basketball game up in your box, and I'll have the
Can Clemson beat BYU?
I'll have a hockey game up in my box.
that's fine. Maybe yeah. If I can get it up set up here.
Can
Steve,
Clemson beat BYU?
Corey.
No, I'm gonna do it on my computer.
Yeah, I am gonna order me a laptop this week, I think.
Can Clemson? Yes, Brandon. Honestly, they could.
Yeah, they could.
BYU is. I mean, they've got the obviously the best player that came out of high school last year, but they ended up getting a point guard from Baylor, and he's dynamic.
And go ahead, Corey. I'm sorry.
No, that's all I was saying. But I think Clemson. That's the one thing I like about college basketball. Unlike the CFP, at least the underdogs do win more times than not.
Well, BYU.
Can State beat Indiana?
I've got you know what though? I'm actually taking BYU in that game tonight, Corey.
Yeah.
I do want to shout out to the Florida State Seminoles ladies soccer team for winning the national championship last night against Stanford, 1-0.
As a Florida State fan,
Yep.
Dio, I have a question on that. I just read a minute ago that Mr. Jameis Winston.
Yep, he's been trolling. He's trolling Florida State right now.
Yes. Gave a shout out to the ladies, but trolling the football team.
Yeah, so again, shame on you, Miss Jameis, because you would have never played if I was the AD or the coach there.
Does Villanova have a shot at Michigan? It's 7-10 right now.
No. Michigan's going to wear them down. That second half, no. That first half may be close. It may be tied, or Villanova could be up. But I'm going to tell you right now, Michigan, the second half's they're going to run them till
Hey, Brandon, Michigan is a rod kind of team. They went and got a mid-level coach in May who had taken FIU to the Final Four. FAU, and took him to the Final Four and brought him in to coach at Michigan. This is his second year, and they've done awesome both years. So this is the kind of coach Rod likes.
Dusty May. Yeah, he is. He's the kind of coach I like. And you know what? What's his name? Byington went from not College of Charleston, Georgia Southern to JMU to Vanderbilt, and he's got Vanderbilt playing real well.
Yeah.
So
that's why I said college basketball than it is in college.
I'm excited for Friday in college basketball.
What is that one? What's going on?
Texas takes on UConn.
That will be
Texas got a chance.
Look at his little beady eyebrows going up and down.
Hey, you know what? I think Texas has a chance.
I think Texas is going to beat them.
Since your fucking hair got cut, I can see your little eyebrows, shifty, shady, sneaky snake shit.
Well, what I should tell you right now then, Brandon, if you want Texas to beat them, you need to hope that UConn beats Florida tonight. Because they'll come in because they beat the former national champions from last year. So, I'm sure they're like, oh, Texas, they're not even ranked. Guess what?
I think
Texas will show them.
Texas can beat them even if they get beat. I think Texas can bang with them. I think Texas can bang down low with anybody.
UConn, I'm not so worried about the banging down low with them. It's their guard play that they've gotten a lot better this year than they were last year. They still have Carabon, who's their big man. Well, they're one of their big men. But I do like Sean Miller. Sean Miller, I've said it before the season ever started. Don't sleep on Texas. Sean Miller is a hell of a coach. Yep. People forget what he did at Arizona. So
I don't know. We got some guys. We got some pieces. I like that Pope kid. What's that other kid's name? Was it Christie?
Yeah, but I like Weaver too. He's a hustler.
Weaver's good.
Yeah, he comes off the bench, but I'm telling you what, he brings. He's the kind of sixth man you want for any kind of basketball team. He brings hustle and heart.
Right now, just game 7.
Oh, the Clemson game, yeah. Also, did you guys get what I sent you? The Major League Baseball draft.
Was that the
Where
Rule
the
5
teams are going to be
draft,
drafting at?
or
Huh?
was that the Rule 5 draft you sent?
No, that's the MLB next year's draft that
So,
they're going to be drafting.
my Braves picked ninth.
White Sox have the number 1 pick.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Major League Baseball has an interesting draft for one reason. No team can be the number 1 pick, have the number 1 pick 3 years in a row. Is that not correct?
It's either 3 years in a row or 2 back to back. I think it's 3 to be totally honest. But they do. Baseball does lose their a lot of they've only got 18 in that first round right there. The reason why is other teams they lost the draft picks through signing international players, whether it be from like Japan or down in the South America and stuff like that.
The Astros picked 17th, Brandon.
Do what?
The Astros picked 17th.
Okay, good. But I've been so far out of baseball.
Well, baseball is it's a chess match
Oh,
when you're drafting in baseball for sure.
And y'all's Cardinals picked 13th. So,
Yeah, I saw that.
is
That's
the
it's middle of the
is the
road.
New Orleans Zipers, are they still their minor league team?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I really don't.
I
I
mean,
do
that's
like
how long it's been since I've been in it. It's been a long time.
yeah, it happens. So, Brandon, when's your guys' practice start for the women's football league?
So we just had contract signing. It should be within the next couple weeks, actually.
Okay, all right.
So
Now, did you get signed to a good
shit, I
contract?
wish.
See,
We did. They did land the sponsor to Dick's though. That's pretty cool. They gave us little handbags. Got Dick's Sporting Goods on it. Got the lady on it on the
yeah,
other side. It's pretty cool. I mean, I don't carry a
yeah. I
purse,
read that
so
on.
my wife's got 2 of them now.
Yeah, I read those on. I read that on Facebook. That Dick's is sponsoring.
Yeah, and then Red Bull is also a sponsor as well.
Well, that is awesome that Dick's is sponsoring them because them being a sporting goods store and stuff, and being a national brand nationwide, and Red Bull. That's really awesome because that's really what you need when you get into these leagues that are the smaller leagues like this, trying to get a league up and going. You need the sponsors, and it's good to see major sponsors sponsoring these
Yeah,
teams.
absolutely.
I agree. It's going to be interesting if Dix can come out and help promote the league, how big the league can really get.
Oh yeah, I mean you've got Red Bull and Dick's. I mean they're both nationally known, and that's just on one team. Could you imagine if some other of these big sponsors also get going? So it's good to see that. That's what I'm hoping with the National Baseball League. I'm hoping they get a lot of good sponsors and stuff because I do want to see that. I'd like to watch it. Not gonna lie, I love watching sports, especially one thing I like about women's professional sports right now is it's cheaper to go to. Number one, and number two, the quality is just usually just as good. So
Well, all you guys can come into my house. We'll have a sleepover at my house, and we'll go on a weekend and we have a game. And we can all we'll carpool, go hang out at the game, get you guys in the stands, get you guys meet the team, get you guys autographs and stuff. And
Well, no. Why don't y'all play a game in South Carolina? We'll just all crash at Rod's.
he, hey, wait. But I'll ask that question later. Never mind.
the furthest I've had to travel for a game is Ohio. I think we might have to play the Cali War, and hopefully that's a home game. But if not, I might be going to California for a day or 5.
Or 5, make it a little vacation.
No, it takes 3 days to drive it.
Oh, from Oklahoma. Yeah, because it takes forever for here.
Yeah, it's 3. It's
If you drive straight through, I
well,
think it's what did I see? It was like 27 hours, 26 hours to drive straight through from Illinois. That's to drive straight
yeah.
through. I haven't seen anybody can do that yet, but
If I drove for 12 hours straight, stop, 12 hours straight, stop, and then a couple hours, and I'm there.
yeah.
I mean, I probably wouldn't. Me and my wife, we'd probably drive it straight through.
The more drivers you have, the better it is because you can also always
So you drop
rotate.
for
No.
12, I drop for 12.
Yep.
Now, who would be on TikTok in the car? Be honest.
Depending on who would be driving, I guess.
Yeah. And they both could be because you put it right in the middle, and you can still talk in here.
No, believe it or
Yeah.
not, my wife and I we listen to podcasts.
Is Rod going skiing or what?
I would rather go skiing.
Is he sitting in the middle?
Oh, gotcha.
I don't do metal.
I got shotgun.
All I got to say is I got the back seat. I'll take the back seat.
All right, guys. You guys got anything else?
Y'all call me
No,
the
that's it.
KOD. You know what my record is in our group picks this year?
Yes, I saw you in 104. Be quiet.
So you know what? I'm exactly tied with Chris.
You're only a half a game ahead of me because I forgot to put in my picks on Thursday night.
No, I'm
Right.
not saying that. I'm saying I'm tied with Chris, and
Right. And I'm only a half a game behind you and Chris
oh Lord,
because I forgot to put my pick in.
Yeah, you guys kill me.
I'm
So
almost at
KOD.
500. I had a great week last week.
all I'm saying is this: at least I'm 500. It could be a lot worse, right, Corey?
Oh yeah, I had a 9-4 week, and I still ain't sniffing anywhere near the 500 mark.
For real?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm having yeah.
I'm one game shy of 500.
I don't know. Yeah, I went 9-4 last week, and I ain't sniffing 500 for a while.
They would have to go to a 30-game schedule for you to sniff 500, right?
Pretty much.
I was 10-3.
Then I'd probably just be farther back.
I've had a couple bad weeks. 6-8. That was bad. A 3-10 week that hurt me.
Yeah.
A 4-12 week.
I've had
But we made a bounce back. 103, 104. If I'd have called that game, I'd have been 500 and been tied. But I forgot to put it in the game. But all right, guys, we will catch y'all next time. Peace.
See ya.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
What?